Finally, we are back. 40 minutes late or 30 or 9 minutes late, whichever way you want, man. We are late tonight, man. What is
good for good reason though? Good reason though.
There you go.
After hours, after dark. This is way past my bedtime, but man, I've been dying to hang out with everybody tonight in the chat and see my fellow three men. We are three men hanging out today. What is up, everybody? I'm your host, Otto, coming to you live and direct from the Grotto. We're all in different places right now, but we're all here to hang out with you guys. So piloting this ship, the Captain Sulu, no, the Sulu of the guys, Mr. Roger Levesque. Roger, say what's up to everybody.
What is going on, everybody? Sorry we're late. Boys 4-0, baby, in high school
4-0.
football. And Everett's boy had a touchdown tonight. It was freaking exciting and just all pumped up. But that's why we're late. We were away. The game started late. So glad everybody's hanging out with us and looking forward to being live again for God knows how long. It feels like forever.
I know. It coming straight out the cave. We got Dave. What's up, man? Glad you could join us tonight.
Yes, I have come out from the cave. I've been in hibernation for a little while, and it's good to be back with the boys. What's going on,
right?
guys?
It's good. So cheers, everybody. Cheers. Salute to you guys. So here we go. Love it. So this is not in a tumbler. I did get a new tumbler. I don't know if you saw, but I don't need a tumbler for this. And this is straight rocks and cheers, guys. I need this right now. My God.
Where is it? Where are all the Apple products? Are they secure?
Yeah, exactly. This is on the lower level, okay? Everything is elevated. This is on the lower level. The only thing this could land on is my run.
Your lap?
Yeah, my lap too. So, Rod, we got a bunch of people hanging out with us tonight. Who's in this place?
All right. You gave me two tasks to do. Now I'm all screwed up. All right. So we got Hulk 197. Amy Nieves. What is going on? She was first. You don't win anything tonight. Sorry. You don't win anything tonight. Sorry, Amy. Newbie Comics. What's up, brother? We got Dave in the cave. Who's hanging out? Nice. Vancouver Comic Junkie. VCJ. Agent VCJ. Yeah, make sure you go check him out. Copy 801, the man who gives out his tumblers for free.
He does. That's a nice tumbler, too. But
Gene Malo, my man from the Great White North. Wookie Fodder, 80. Michael the Beast Benston, part of the first family of comics. Hopefully his dad's in here, too. CT Comic Jazz. Thomas Caps. Doug Bratton, smartest man in comics right there.
All right.
The smartest man in comics. Let me see. It's Chinmo. I see Chinmo. Randy Sloan. Who the hell is Randy Sloan? Mr. Wonkers. It's the man who wins all my raffles now.
He's a winner.
No more Spidey Power tumblers. Now I got to keep mailing shit to Ohio. It pisses me off. Moonlit Comics. And by the way, I also got to meet him at the King Con last weekend, which was phenomenal. I met him and his son. Gonna spend a little time with them. It looked like they had a good time. It was an 8-hour drive for them, so I hope they had a good time. Moonlit, what's up, Michelle? How are you? She blew me off. She was supposed to go to King Con, and she decided I was going to be there, so she was not going to be. Nimrodica. Like that. Okay, we got Roger Levesque, the man.
That guy.
We have that guy. I like that guy. BCJ. We got Jim. We got Dart Fluke. Flame Brain Comics. What's up, brother?
What up, my man?
Let me see. Copy 01's got a lot to say. The Comic Forge is in the house. What is going on? This guy gets a new job selling fucking high-end cars. You don't hear from him. Jesus Christ. like you don't know nobody no more. He's probably throwing out, making it rain at lunchtime. Uncanny Swag. Uncle Frank.
Alex Uncle Frank wants to take a nap today.
Yeah. Dave in the mother effing cave, he says. Alex Garcia, the man behind all the great logos that people have on YouTube, especially ours. Let me see. Pope of Chili Town. What's up? I just met him at the King Con as well. Thank you for joining us, my friend. I think he did an interview with the Defects as well. You got to watch that on the rewind. I missed them. CT Jazz King, there he is, first father of comics.
There you go.
Benson, Hulk 197. And something skipped on me. The brothers in the house, Dave Levesque. We have Jose Crespo, Uncle Frank, Thunderhouse Design. What is up? And I think I'm caught up.
All right.
Think I am caught up. If I missed you, it's not on purpose. Or maybe it is. Or maybe
it totally is on purpose.
Could be. Stop being mean to me.
Stop yelling at me.
I think that's good. Yeah, stop yelling at me. So I think I'm good. If I missed you, hey, just make some more comments and
We'll think about
Yeah,
highlighting.
if I keep winning raffles, I can adopt Roger and make him a Buckeye. I don't think so. I don't think so. Your mascot's a nut, dude. Come on.
And this is the after hours version of
And
3MIB.
and root for a team where one person doesn't know how to spell it. You need two people.
Oh yeah, because you got
One says the OH, the other one comes in with the IO. They half the state learns 2 letters, the other half learns the other 2 letters.
Oh boy.
Unbelievable.
Bam.
So we've had quite a month, maybe 6 weeks, you guys. It's just been fantastic. It's been a great run. But we're not going to Baltimore this year. I'm not making it to New York. Dave, you going to New York at all this year? No.
No thanks.
Passing on it. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Baltimore is a hard pass for me, unfortunately, but we do have something we're going to talk about pretty soon. But we've had a really great run with the cons, starting all the way back with the old school comic show. That's when it all started back in March. And then we just wrapped up. And I just want to recap the Near Mint Expo. I was supposed to have video clips and that all stuff didn't work. So whatever. But the Near Mint Expo was in Providence. And guys like, oh my God, Roy Thomas was there first and foremost. And please, guys, go check out the interview with Roy. It was probably one of the highlights of my year. To think that Roger and myself got to sit down with greats like Al Milgram, Roy Thomas, Jim Shooter, and hear these stories were just absolutely phenomenal. So I want to tell you guys a story which you didn't see, and we'll tell you a little bit about this. So Roger gets cranky, believe it or not, right, Dave? Roger gets cranky.
No.
So we're in downtown Providence, and downtown Providence has got its one-way streets. It's the inner city, you know? And we were trying to get to the hotel that Roy Thomas was staying at, and we were staying at that also. But there was this huge road race going on, Dave. So
good.
All the streets were
I know where you're going
off.
with this.
All the one-way streets were blocked off. So what we were doing was we're driving around, and we go up to this one guy, and we're like, we got to get there. And he's like, I don't know how to get up there, man. I don't know what I'm doing. So, you know, Ryan, you tell the rest of the story. Junior just walked in, okay?
So we're
Tell him you got cranky, and I'd be like, calm down.
Yeah, because Everett's driving around in a Jeep, and we're just going in circles. The GPS is telling us how to get to the hotel, and every road is blocked off for this 5K that they're running.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, pull over here. Let's ask this guy that's security guard. Oh, if you go down around the next road, you should be able to turn there. So we get Ev, your mic's still on. You're he's such a dumbass.
I love him so much. There we go. You got it.
I did it. So so he comes up to the we go around the corner to where this guy told us to, and it's blocked off again. Like, you can't come this way. So we have to pull the shoe in. It's Providence, so it's all one way. You can't just turn around and go back the way you came. And now I'm like, he's like, what do we do? I'm like, pull up to that barricade right there, and I'm gonna get out and tell that guard that he's gonna, like, I could see the hotel that we're trying to get to. I could see it, right? So he pulls up, and I roll down the window of the Jeep, and he's like, don't yell at him, calm down. He's telling me to calm down, and I was like, how do I get to my hotel? I'm staying right there, dude, right there. In the guy's face, and he looks at me. I'm like, we've been driving around in circles for 20 minutes. I have a meeting at the hotel, and I'm staying right there, and you're telling me I can't go. He goes, oh, no, you're staying there? Go ahead. And he moves the bed.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, you got to be kidding me. We've been driving around in circles. 2 different guards told us to go these different roads, and all we had to do was tell this guy we were staying at the hotel, and he moved the barricade for us.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
That's like the year I went to, Otto went to the same year that I did to Baltimore, and they decided to run I think it was the Baltimore Marathon that morning. And it was like, if you weren't around the stadium at like 8 o'clock in the morning, you weren't getting in. Like, it just wasn't happening. So of course I roll up at like 8:10, know that I'm up Schitt's Creek. I literally had to park a mile away at the casino. I literally walked around the stadium just to get into the con. I mean, not a bad thing that I parked at a casino, right?
Yeah, for sure. Give you something to do out there.
Yeah, then I had something to do. But what's with these fall races? And like, hey, let's run outside.
Yeah, we're just gonna completely block off the whole freaking, you know, like you got this high-end hotel and people can't get there and they don't know how to get there. I mean, if you're not familiar with the streets, it's like, we want to go right there. Well, that's one way. Now we got to go all the way back around, you know? So
Yeah, that's
I
wild.
calmed down. I mean, we got there. We took over the lobby. We went up to the front desk, and he's like, "I got a weird, request." He says, we have a YouTube channel." He keeps calling it little. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna put a shock collar on him every time he says, "We have a little YouTube channel." I said, "Why has it got to be little?"
Nice.
So he says, "We'd like to have a place that we can interview. There's a comic, a big name in comic that we're getting an interview with." So she says to us, "Well, if you go down to 2 levels, there's all sorts of room there where you can set up." All right, great. We go down there and they're all meeting rooms. All the doors are locked. So all we have is the goddamn hallway. Like, we can't set up in a hallway just because there's a table there. So we got to go back up. And he's like, "Should we ask her?" I'm like, "Why don't we just set up over there where there's a couch? Let's just take it over. What are they going to do? Tell us no?" I said, by the time they realize we're doing it, we're going to be in the middle of the interview. So that's what we did. We set up the chair by the window, like big captain's chair. For those who saw the video, our interview with Roy Thomas, and if you didn't, you better go catch him, because just an honor to be able to be there and sit next to him and listen to him tell these stories. But yeah, we moved fucking couches around, and we ran the cord, and he had the camera set up, and nobody said a word. As a matter of fact, there was one lady who came in and said, she said something coming into the building and apologized for being too loud. Like, oh, all right.
There you go. I tell you what, you guys have great luck just showing up at hotels and setting up with Terrificon and the lobby with there. I mean, you guys
you get that. You get that. Let's just do it.
What are they gonna do?
We can do whatever we want. Don't they know who we are? So we had so we got the 30 minutes with him. It was great. They came down to the lobby a little early on us. We weren't done setting up. I never decided to have one of these these genius ideas where he was going to set up the iPad. No lobby safe. 3 men in the lobby. And he decided that he was going to set up the iPad. And we had Roy Thomas with us. We didn't need to fucking do this. So I was trying to just go along with it. He wanted to go on Instagram Live.
Mm-hmm.
Right, while we were setting up and saying, "We're here with Roy Thomas. If you want to see the rest of this interview, you got to catch it on YouTube," and then duck out of it. We couldn't get he couldn't get the iPad to work, and then he's like, "Do it on your phone." So I'm holding it like this so that we could catch all of us. And he grabs it, thinks he's gonna prop it up, it keeps falling. I'm like, "Dude, just shut it off. Just shut it off." Roy Thomas is sitting there going, "What the hell is going on right now?" Roy Cimino is giving us a look like, "You guys are embarrassing me. I help you out with, set you up with this." So yeah, he realized we needed to abandon the live on YouTube. I mean, Instagram Live, and just go right with the interview. And Roy couldn't have been more humble. He just like, "Whatever you guys want to talk about." I'm guessing that his manager must have said to him, "Let's give these guys 10 minutes. And he came down and he goes, I know we said 10 minutes, but you guys want 20, 30, 40 minutes of my time. I have time for you."
That's awesome.
And so we started talking and just we tried to prep for this. I mean, we're just a couple idiots, right? Like we're ogling, we're like little kids. You see him where he's sitting next to Roy Thomas, you're listening to the stories that he has about his career and how he met Stan Lee, how he got the job at Marvel, and how he's working for DC before that. We're fanboys, right? Like, it's you're jumping out of your skin. And we tried to rehearse it, and it was one of the things I said to Everett. I said, "Guys like this appreciate that people want to hear the story, so ask the question and shut up and let them talk."
Yep.
And then he gave me the first question when I was like, you're little Roy Thomas, right? And he got a kick out of that. I said, "How do you go from aspiring to be a comic creator, writer, that kind of thing, to working for Marvel and taking Stan Lee's job?" And it just listened to him go through the whole series. And then his wife kept talking shit off camera, which was fucking great. She was like, when he was talking about the online things that he writes, and she says, "Well, why don't you tell him about your mistress?" Right? And we're like, "Miss," and Everett laughs, and Roy's like, "I didn't know you knew about her." I was like, what? it was he doesn't know he's deaf. Oh, let me turn his mic back on. I'll turn your mic back on for you, buddy.
All right.
I got you. You're good. You're good.
Okay,
I had to shut you off because we heard you talking to your family.
Oh,
you
sorry.
didn't shut your mic on.
When he brought up the mistress, I got a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, like I was like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know about
this. The way she yelled at, tell them about your mistress. To be honest with you, I kind of thought she was talking about her.
Yes, or his first wife.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
But she was talking about the story that he's involved with in this online thing, and he says she talks about the things that I work on and stories that I write. She's like it's like I'm dating another woman, so she calls it my mistress. But it's just like, tell him about your mistress. The way he just piped right back. I didn't know you knew about her.
Yeah.
Oh, I was dying. It was just it was just great.
Yeah, and then they had oh my god, my mic. So that was fun all day, but then they had the after party where you got the Q&A stuff, and we actually loaded that into the video too. And I thought it was good, man. It was unbelievable, right?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Listen to this, Dave. You got to hear this. Some dirtbag stole books from the show.
Right? Oh, I saw that going around. I was like, what? Yep. And it's a small show too. Well, again, small-ish.
Small-ish.
Like, I mean, you know, you're gonna get caught. Like, especially up there where the community isn't as big down here.
He used his kid.
Oh, even worse.
He had a kid in a stroller, and this guy's just set up right next to us. So I hear this smash, and it's basically it's a one of cheap plastic cups crushing. So it doesn't crush; it cracks, And I look over, and this kid looks like he fell out of a stroller. He's like face down on the floor on the ground. Oh, I was like, that kid, and the guy's talking to the vendor. I'm like, this dude's kid just face planted and crushed a cup, and he's worried about talking about comic books. Like most dads would have been like, dude, you're like right over picking him up right away. So the vendor felt bad, right? So he's like, is he all right? So he grabbed like a couple, like a book or something to go give the kid. When he was doing that, the guy grabbed everything off the top rack of his thing. What did he say? About $1,500 worth of books?
Yeah, just one whole rack right off the thing, right?
Said it's unbelievable. And he didn't realize it right away. Apparently, he realized it, and the guy went in the bathroom, and he went and he said he saw him stuffing something in the diaper bag, and the guy just walked out. Who was it? One of the guys with us, right? It was Murfinator's friend.
Yeah, it was Murfinator.
Follow him out into the parking lot and call him out. I was like, you just stole from this guy. He's like, I don't got shit. Look, I got nothing. You're nobody. And he threw his shit in the car and took off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then there was something on eBay today. So that guy listed all those books on eBay, and somebody had sent me a screenshot saying somebody's going to jail.
What a dumb.
Well, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Somebody put those exact books with the same price tags.
What a dumbass.
Oh
my God.
He kicked his kid out of a stroller to steal comic books. Of course he's a dumbass.
I mean,
imagine that.
I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person because I'm laughing at it.
Yeah. No, it's nuts. It's crazy. It's insane.
All right, Junior, this is what we're going to do. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but at some point, I'm going to kick you in the ass so that you fall on the floor. And when the guy is worried about you, I'm going to steal all those shit.
Yeah.
Like
go
my
team.
God. Yes.
No,
I wasn't on the case. Somebody like Art Chemist, I really wasn't, but it had gotten back or something. So I hope this guy gets busted, and that's just awful.
Yeah.
Terrible.
For a first-time show, the Near Mint Expo was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. They had the DJ on the roof. They had gourmet cheese, grilled cheeses. They had a taco truck. They had like a rooftop area where a bunch of chairs set up was where the DJ was, and they had like a bar, and you can get like these. They had frozen drinks that they named after superheroes, plus all sorts of different microbrews and stuff. So it was just kind of like our swap. You gave people a reason to stick around,
Yeah.
Booze and food, that'll do it.
Yeah, booze and food. And let me tell you something. Come like that bar started opening around 11:30, come 1:30, 2 o'clock. People started buying more, right?
Buying more. I mean, they didn't buy shit from us, but they bought some from somebody.
From Murph. Murph's the one that cleaned up
at our table.
Yeah,
I just need a little spot on your table. Yeah, no problem. You're helping us out. You can do it.
Yeah.
Shoo, cleaned house.
Yeah, Matt Woods came all the way from Pennsylvania.
It was great to meet him.
Comics.
Yeah, it was great to meet him.
There you
That was
go.
good.
BX
So then the
in
week
building.
after that, Raj, why don't you tell everybody about the 3 Men in the Basement lounge that was at King Con? That was a hidden secret, right?
Yeah, so I mean, because I even told him, I told Greg, I was like, I want this exact spot again next year, because now that I know there's a lounge, so basically you get to the top of the stairs and they wrap around, and what would be like the opposite railing, if the stairs continued, there was a couch and some end tables. Well, I got the table that was right in front of that, so when I put our banner up, there was basically a 2-foot wide area that you can walk through to get back to where this couch was. So I'm like, look at this. This is like a lounge. So we had to, I put a little piece of paper up that said 3 Men in a Basement Lounge, IDs required or something like that. Like, I'm like, this is genius. I said, we could sell tickets to this thing. You go in there, you have an adult beverage, and, I said, we just got to make sure we watch out what crowd we let in.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna have the velvet rope.
Yeah, copy 801. You were invited. You just, you were very busy.
He was very busy.
Busy guy.
But I didn't know I was gonna have that area. If I had known that, I would have brought my cooler in from the car. There would have been mixed beverages, like as it was. Copy gave me a handle of Tito's. Thanks, Ev.
Yeah, really. I thought that was supposed to go to me.
Yeah. No, well, it didn't. No, it went to you if you were there.
Right, but
so by default,
you're right.
Yeah, it's
So
a VIP room, Uncanny. That's what I'm talking about.
You
come to the show, like you
get a handle of Tito's.
Get a handle of Tito's, and I got a whole lounge. I was there, like I said, I went back there and I was cutting limes up. I had the Tito's and the seltzer back there, and you couldn't see anything because our banner, and then there was just a little entrance to get in there, man. So I told Greg.
I'm not surprised by this.
Yeah, Jay was out of his mind. He was on that like at 9 o'clock in the morning, and he was pulling right out. I'm like, dude, you can put your cooler in the lounge back here. That way nobody will see it. He's like, fuck it. So, yeah. So I told Greg, I said next year I want the same exact spot. So now we're gonna be, we know that we have it. We can kind of plan for it. Bring some food, cheese and crackers and.
Get a little
spread, yeah.
Get a tailgate going, little charcuterie board,
Yeah, I love charcuterie.
Charcuterie. I can't even say that word.
Get some salami and some pepperoni and some cheese.
Look, George. Look, you know what, George? I have the greatest tumbler ever from Spidey Powder Tumblers. Those tumblers are screw tops, right? Like,
God.
It's phenomenal.
The best part about that is we used to sell coasters, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny. So a hell of a 2 weeks, man. A hell of a great run. Great to see all the people. Great to see all the new things.
THD, we would be dead. No one would come out of that room.
Yeah, none of us.
I had a room. I was all by myself.
Okay.
I know. Sorry.
So I had a room. We went out to this afterwards. We went out to this Irish restaurant. I didn't really get to eat nothing. Yeah, we go to a freaking comic book show and he buys football cards.
This is Thunder House's fault right here.
No.
3 Mac Jones rookie cards. After I just made a sale.
After this year, you're never gonna hear from him again.
Yeah. There you
go. Why? Because you bought 3 rookie cards.
Raj, he's gonna start buying NFTs and all that other shit.
Oh my God! If you're buying an NFT, we're done. I'm breaking up with you.
Shout out to Michael Raphael was showing me all the things that he could do with the NFTs, and I'm like, oh my God!
Wasn't there an NFT that just sold? It was the cover of the ASM 361.
Oh,
yeah,
it's Vivi. I think it's Vivi. I don't know how to say it, but
yeah,
they've been selling all the Marvel #1s. Hulk 1, ASM 1.
What did somebody for a picture of it? That's what you're telling me, right?
Well, it's this whole fucking convoluted thing where you're gonna get a copy of or a cover of ASM 361, but then there's it's like a loot box where you can get a 1 in 10 variant, a 1 in 25, a 1 in 100, and it's just there's super rares, there's uncommons. It's like Pokemon for fucking comics and covers.
And then you can do things with them though. I could do a still. If I photo captured a picture of this, of my room, I could put the 361 sitting on my shoulder, right? That's what's really cool about it.
There you go. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
30%. There you go.
Oh,
Can we do a 3 minute in a basement NFT?
Yes.
yes,
We
let's
should
do
totally
it. Let's do it.
That would be a video, right?
No, it would
Well,
just
it could
be
be-
pictures of us like this.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
It's a one of one.
Yeah, one of one.
A one of one.
One of one is the video clip of Everett dropping a drink on his lap.
Yeah, that's the one.
And he got, oh my God, and that's all you saw. It's got to be while we're talking and he's frozen from spilling the drink.
And you know how much that NFT cost? It should cost $2,000.
$2,000.
It's a 101.
4 ounces of Tito's.
It's a one of one. And you know what we could do? We could actually like take the Mac apart and just like send little pieces of it.
Yeah. So that's right. So you get a 1 in 50. You got the star key from the keyboard. I bought this NFT and it came with the star key from the keyboard that Everett spilled his drink on. Oh my God. That is funny, man. All right.
Oh God.
We're off the rails right now.
That was funny.
Oh my God. So
Holy shit.
while you were with Randy Sloan and at the show, he gave us something to donate for our 3,000 subscriber giveaway.
He did.
He gave
Very
us two
awesome.
things.
We're getting close, folks. We are.
So we got these two posters, Wolverine number.
So this is autographed by Rubenstein.
Yeah, if you look at the claws.
Right there.
Beautiful.
So he gave us
that's
this right
dope.
here to donate or to give away. Then he gave us this.
Also signed by Rubenstein.
Right
so
Very
cool.
nice.
so
I'll have
cool.
to buy
So
another
thank
one
you
of
very
those sleeves to send that out with.
That's really cool.
We also have a few other things to give away. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. So, oh my God.
I love that it has a name now.
The Spill.
The Spill.
Yeah, thank you, Thunderhouse. You just named it. It's called The Spill.
That's fucking.
Everybody's going to know what The Spill is.
Oh
my God.
Holy shit. That's funny.
No, it's not. It's $2,000 spill.
Well, hold on.
Valdez didn't cost that much.
But it us.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny now.
It is funny now. It is funny
It's
now.
funny now.
But the best is, Dave, the picture that I put on the
That's what it was from, right?
that one was from, but the other one is Matt. And I'll just never forget. I go, so Matt, tell us. And I remember going,
Oh my God.
Kevin Brown right there. That's we got a little Brown in the house from Newington.
Roger was trying so hard to push the show along, and me and Matt were not.
No, you weren't, man. You weren't.
We're like, wait a
I was
minute,
like,
no.
well, all right. The next thing we're going in, and Matt's like, "You're trying. We're not letting this go. We are not just brushing past this." And the funny thing is for like 30 seconds, it's your frozen face in that thing, right as you said, "Oh my God, I just."
I mean, it sucked in the moment, but man, is it funny to go watch.
No, it's funny to go watch.
Exit stage left.
I had a book I had to sell, the credit card bill. The funny story about that. So in my furious anger, I didn't know what to do. I didn't even want to come back in with the iPad. And I said,
you're being a little baby about it
right now. is if I buy a new Mac, right? So I went and I bought a new Mac immediately on my American Express. And I went upstairs and I just told my wife, I said, I just put $2,000 on a credit card. And she looked at me and like with daggers. And I said, but I'm going to sell a book. I'm going to sell a book. So I was waiting to sell this book. It took a little bit longer, but then like the countdown before the credit card bill is due, it's like 31 days. Did you sell that book yet? Well, credit card bill is going to be here. 15 days. So that American Express bill is coming. You got that money?
You bi-weekly, dude.
10 days into it. To sell a book yet? Nope.
Oh my
I thought
God.
you got all I thought you got all this money invested in books. You can't come up with $2,000 to pay this. You can't do this. I'm like, okay.
The Spill. Speaking of Anachronic Comics.
Oh, there he is.
What's up, my man? How are you?
The day before the bill was due, I sold it.
Bang.
Yeah.
Bang.
I like it.
Talking about the 12th hour,
Making her sweat.
I paid it off. So no late fee, no nothing, and that was it. So that's it.
Oh
So,
God.
I do want to talk real cool about Anachronic Comics is here. He did a video, so go check out his channel, you guys. Go check out Anachronic Comics. He has a letter that actually a handwritten letter. Back in the day, you wrote handwritten letters that he sent to Roy and got answers back from Roy. But he actually showed Roy a letter, I guess. The story is that it was a letter that Roy wasn't around. And Roy's mother actually replied to Joe back in the day. So that was really cool. And when he shared it with that, I said, that's timeless. And I remember him talking to Roy about it at some time. So, you know, just a great, great experience of stuff. And, you know, now it's time to, you know, lock in for the winter. Winter is coming and see what we can do from there. But Raj, have you any recent mail calls or anything? You pick anything up lately?
I do. Yeah, I actually got 2 boxes from Midtown, and because my card got dinged for fraud.
Oh, good.
And I went 25 days without it, and they forfeited my pulls, my weekly pulls, until I called them. So they sent it to me. I you know, so they were pulled a month ago. So I don't know what's in these boxes. I don't remember what's in here.
It's surprise time with Midtown Comics.
So I mean, these are books that I had that are on my pull list. I've got, I don't know, 16 books at Midtown as part of my pull list. As that's my effort to slowly pull myself away from my LCS.
I just want to reply. Hey, Kevin, I'm going to give you a shout out right now, Kev. We're going to do the giveaway. No giveaways tonight. Once we hit that 3,000 subscribers, we're going to do a bunch of giveaways. So keep following us, man. I appreciate you jumping in. Great seeing you today at the football game.
Oh, I decided.
Ooh, like 20 away? Like 20 away, right?
11 days. Oh, 11 subs away. My God.
Let's go.
Nick
Marucci, what's up, man? New name in the chat.
I don't even know what I got here. What's going on here? Midtown started this new thing where they put books in the things up backwards. All right, so let's start with this one.
Copy.
Don't get them started.
Don't start. Copy.
Kang number 2.
That's a big one. I like it.
Thanks, Midtown. Put this one upside down. Oh, this is pretty cool. Primordial number 1.
Oh, that's dope.
That's cool.
I can't wait to start reading this. So obviously,
that was my question, Raj. Not reading that yet?
No, this is number 1, and I just opened it, so I have not read it yet.
You read it through the box.
I read it through the box. But the thing is when I saw it available on one of those sites, Everett, the synopsis of the story, I was like, this sounds pretty neat. I'm a Planet of the Apes guy. I love that whole thing. So this is The Me You Love in the Dark, number 2.
Hey, now.
I don't know anything about that.
I have not read number 1 yet either, so I have a lot of catching up to do. I'm about a month or so behind on reads, and that's 16 books from Midtown and 10 from the LCS. So
nice. Newbie Comics in the building.
What up, dude? Good to see you, brother. He's been crushing it lately with his videos and LCSs and all that stuff.
I Am Batman, number 1.
I'm Batman.
This is,
I'm
pretty sure I continued this because this is like a continuation of Batman Second Son story that I was reading. Eve, number 5. Actually, that's the back of the book.
Looks like the cover.
I know it does. I was realizing that those books, Boom puts the code on the back of them.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I've read the first 2, and obviously we're up to 5, so that's how far behind I am on that. So
there you go.
Lucy, I got some reading to do. This one I got, I think it was it's one of the Canadian websites. Canadian King. Oh, God, I can't remember the name of it, but they had a pre-order. So glad I got this. Only 500 printed, and on the back it says that I have number 242 of 500.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Department of Truth 12.
Dude,
This is Department of Truth 12.
Be at New York City, and Captured Collectibles is going to be right next to him. We're trying to get him on our channel.
Nice.
Brian Silverbacks?
Yes, yeah. He's his hashtag. Yes, dude, that's a huge book for us right now.
That's awesome.
Dope.
That's awesome. So
nice kid.
I'm not going to New York Comic Con, but maybe I can send this to our lovely friends from Captured and
Collect. Yes,
get that thing signed.
Otto, you see that? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, this one came in a big box. I won't
Oh yeah, let's
I
go.
don't know. I don't know how Midtown decides.
Nick, I'll definitely hit you up at dynamite.com. We really appreciate that, man. Thank you. I'll take care of that once this is over.
Seems like there's the same amount of books, but
They just like messing with you, Raj.
they do, man. They do. It's okay. I like this. The best part of getting books from Midtown instead of my LCS is they come bag and boarded. I buy $120 worth of back stock from my LCS, and I asked them for a free magazine-sized bag and board. Well, I can't just give stuff away. You're putting me out of business. It's a 25-cent bag and board. I just spent $120 on weekly pulls. You can't give me a 25-cent bag and board?
There we go.
Well, how about when he was charging a free comic book day?
Free comic book day. I have free comic book day comics. But for you guys, 50 cents.
50 cents a book.
50 cents a book. Space Bastards number 8.
Oh, I love that.
There you go.
I think I'm only up to 5 at this point. So somewhere in my closet, I've got the other one. Really? Why do they put these things backwards here? Oh, this is dope. Eat the Rich.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is number 2. So once again, somewhere in the closet with all the stuff I have to read is number 1.
I like it.
This one I started getting because of something I saw on Spine Ticks, or was it Sparks, or was it Sith? And this is issue 5. And I've yet to read one issue. So I have no idea what it's about. But
Just
I'm
jumping
like,
right in.
Yeah, I'm like, if I started getting them, and I'm like, well, if I don't continue to get them and the story's good, then I'm going to be pissed at myself. So
There you go.
oh, yeah. This is a good one, too. Deathstroke Inc.
Oh, yeah.
That's mean. That's crazy.
Isn't that dope?
I like that one.
So I'm hoping this is a good story. Once again, I have not read it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dark Hawk number 2.
Oh, God. Hot right now.
Everybody cashing in.
Another one. Another one. I have one. I just haven't read it yet. It's in the closet. So that's what I got.
Boom. Look at that.
That's what I got.
I like it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I've got some things that I want to
before you do that, I want
to
before you do that, I want to touch on something. Many of our last live shows and people reach out asking when we're going to do an auction again. I'm not sure that we're going to do another YouTube auction because of all the craziness that's going on. But right now, I'm putting in the chat. We have moved over to Whatnot. So we have our own Whatnot channel. So if you could just click on that link, open the app, and follow us. I think I'm going to try and wait until we get to 100 followers and then do our first sale and give it a test run. Probably going to do, $2 and $5 $10 books to start off with to get people used to, get us used to how to use the app and how to do it. And, last thing I want to do is do our first auction, with $200 books and sell them for $5. So, so we are on there now. 3 Men in the Basement on Whatnot. So if you guys like some of the stuff that you see that we sell, click on that link and make sure you give us a follow. And
and that's, it seems like guys like Wink Inc., Nemesis Prime, they're doing great on it. We had to go through, you just can't just do it. We had to go through Mr. Bolo. We talked to him today. You have to go through like an interview process
to sell, right?
It was really interesting to go over and see what's involved with Whatnot. And Rod, you've bought on Whatnot, guys, in the live chat.
I have.
Using Whatnot,
yes, please. I have bought on Whatnot. I bought some stuff a couple weeks ago from Thorough. Keep It Thorough is on there, and then a few days ago, I was just going on random sales, following people, trying to get followers, and one of the guys had a Wolverine #1, not the mini series, but the #1.
Nice.
And I bought that, and I bought another book, and it's about as seamless as you could possibly be. Because when you sign up for Whatnot as a buyer, you have to put in your information on how you're going to pay. So if I'm doing an auction, these things are like 2 minutes slots. You're doing an auction. Once you win something, boom, you're charged. There's no, like with the YouTube things, like we got to chase down. Did you pay? I don't know. I don't see it. You don't even have to think about it. Nice. And then last weekend, after talking to Justin, the way he made it is you're on, you load up so many books. Say you decide you're going to sell 50 lots. So now you're going to be on for an hour and a half. If somebody buys 8 of your lots at the end of the sale, when you go into where they print the shipping label for you. So when you're a seller, they actually charge, they have a rate based on the weight and the deal that they made with the post office of what you get charged for shipping. And it'll say right there, this guy, here's his name, here's his address, here are the shipping labels, here are the books he bought. There's no, nice. They populate it all for you, so you don't even have to think about it. So
it's like an invoice.
Yeah, right. Uncanny swag. Shipping is cheap, and that was one of the things that we talked about with Bolo today. Was if you buy one book, shipping's $3. It's like you buy a $3 book on eBay, you're probably not going to buy it because the fucking shipping's $9.
Exactly.
I'm not spending $15 on a $3 book. That kind of attitude, but they make it they make it easy and they make it cheap. So like you buy your first book, it's $3. Every book after that is an extra $1. And it's all done by weight. So I mean the shipping, like I'm gonna have to get used to shipping because we're so used to we charge a flat rate. I order these flat rate medium boxes, right? And envelopes. And then that way I don't have to weigh it or nothing. And I know how everything fits. We can't use those boxes now because this is based on a weight that they know how much a comic is supposed to weigh. So if you take a regular priority mail envelope that's not a flat rate, they'll put a Gemini in and they know that that's going to be covered under their thing. So I'm going to have to get used to repacking to figure out how the hell, what kind of box I can use that isn't a flat rate box.
Right.
Because I don't want the thing to get bounced back to me. I just went through this on short box because I finally, for the first time, I sold a book on short. Not that I've been trying like crazy, but I just sold a book on short box, not realizing that I couldn't use my medium flat rate because same thing. They gave me a sticker and they're like, no, you got to use a different box. So I ended up ripping it open and turning it inside out.
Nice. That's awesome.
But it's seamless. The shipping is pretty cheap, so people aren't afraid to buy $1, $2, $3 books. If you like, I think today I saw it was that Spider-Man booth, right? Is that the
yeah? So
she was on there for many hours, and she had like 300 items loaded up as. Right. So she was just there all day and people were buying books for $2, $3, $5, $10, $20, whatever, so
it's a lot of smalls add up.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And as a buyer, I'm not afraid to say, I really want that book. It's only $2 because, shipping's only $3. So why not?
Yeah.
Right. Right. And, and to that, so I got a situation right now on eBay where I sold a book on eBay. It was a $250 book, It sold Thursday night at 8:00. I still haven't gotten paid. And guess how many references, how many like referrals or whatever? Yep. He's got 0.
I'd cancel that shit.
I'm going to cancel it tomorrow. I sent him a reminder. I'm going to send him one more, but 0, zilch. When I saw that, I said,
yeah, I did.
And the problem is the guy got the book for a great price.
Yeah.
But he might have been a fish. He might have been like a bot or something, but he had 0 references.
Twice
0.
in the last
Zilcho, Johnny boy. Yeah. Zilcho, nada, nothing.
Twice in the last 6 months, or I sold something on eBay. Either the person didn't pay, same thing. I go in there, I'm like, I should have before. Like the auction, I couldn't do nothing about. But when he made me an offer, shame on me for not checking.
Yeah.
It is all sale, all live. So when we talk to them, like if you go on Whatnot, they have certain things that you could post for sale that isn't auction, like Funkos and stuff like that. You cannot with comic books. Comic books are all live auctions. But they're all like seriously, like I went on there this morning for shits and giggles, and 8:00 this morning there was somebody live selling books all day long. People were selling books.
Sounds like a detriment to my wallet.
Yes, there's that. There is that.
Right. But if you still want to do YouTube auctions, I think the Warriors are doing one tomorrow night. The
Yeah,
NY
so-
Warriors got one going on.
There's one not working in Canada. I'll put it this
Newbie
way.
said no. So
I
There you
Shortbox doesn't, but I think Whatnot does
There you go.
because, yeah, you can buy but you can't sell. Okay, I don't know how true that is. I'm assuming he knows. I was about to say because they had rules for international shipping in their facts and questions, so I just assumed that they did Canada, but I didn't know that you couldn't sell.
There you go. Uncanny swag. 20 Pokemon cards, 24 hours a day. I'm
Yeah,
Whatnot. I gotta tell you, I've been watching a lot of fucking Pokemon unboxings lately, and
get out of here.
and I blame my 5-year-old. But anyway, I'm like, oh, how do I get cards? Is it like really hard to get cards? Apparently, it is. It fucking is. But anyway,
Dave, are these pre-recorded videos on YouTube?
No. Well, it's just I might as well just say it now. It's this dude in Jersey, his Pokerev, and he does like these like vintage box breaks, and he's like pulling out fucking Charizards that are worth $25,000,
really,
and PSA 10s and shit. And I'm just like, this is really interesting. And like my 5-year-old like watches it for 5 minutes, and then I'm the one that's fucking sitting there for an hour watching it. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, I'm like, do I dip my toe in just to see what it's all about?
No,
no, I don't need another fucking hobby.
Yeah.
I don't need another one.
No, that's exactly just another wormhole to go down.
Yeah.
Man. Oh my god.
Bye
bye, Alice.
There you go.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, I think this is going to be a good platform for us. So that way, I mean, we could, it's not a. Basically, what everybody's told me is what we did on YouTube in a 10-hour show till 5 o'clock in the morning. You can do in 2.5 hours on Whatnot, and there's no did he pay? He looks chasing people down for money. Hey, so and so, you didn't pay for this lot. I'm going to put it back up. It's right there. Once somebody clicks and either wins the auction or doesn't buy it now, Whatnot immediately charges them.
Wow.
Okay.
That's awesome. But our auctions are pretty fucking fun. So.
They are fun. Yes. I'm not saying we're never going to do one again, but that's
not
another.
To say that we won't.
That's another
NFT shot, right, guys? I mean, we're going to give this a shot. So head on over to Whatnot, you guys. Give us a follow so we can give it a shot. And
it's the great thing is it's all of ours. So if on a Thursday night Dave decides he wants to sell 50 books, bam, log in, do your live video, and we're off.
Yeah. You're right. I do got to agree with Vancouver on this.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Because it does get
when it's 1:30 in the morning, Roger and I are still going full board.
Otto's out.
And Otto's up there melting.
Yeah, Popa Chili Town, you're correct. When I say that when you buy something, you're charged immediately, it goes to the Whatnot app, and they hold your money until the buyer gets the book.
Oh, so
once they
nice.
just like a short box, and same thing as they handle the shipping, so the shipping's charged to them, the buyer pays the shipping, which is nice.
Makes sense. I
highlight that guy. You're right, Vancouver.
Yeah. I mean that's part of the pain in the ass part after doing an auction. I mean, I remember going on Gary's and spending 6.5 hours the day after just shipping everything and trying to figure it all out. So the fact that they kind of streamlined all that.
Right, nice. Exactly. You just click on it and you just print the label that they make for you. You don't even have to go to the post office. Like, I streamlined it because I was printing my own labels here using all the prepaid boxes and stuff. Whatever. I mean, there were times you went to the post office 3-4 times in one day.
Of course,
boxes,
4 rounds of it.
Because never didn't do any prepaid stuff. So.
No,
brutal.
Yeah, brutal.
I mean, I got to the point where I think the last one I was on with Gary, I not only had all the boxes and envelopes and made my own labels, but then I just put them outside and made the post office come get them.
Nice.
Pick up.
Shout out to the post office doing a great job. So
sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes. Right. So,
right.
show-wise,
you got some books,
a lot of shows going on. I do want to talk about What If, really, and I think what will be fun is once What If is over, I'd love to sit down with everybody in the chat and hear.
Yeah. Roger, you're going for the same picture I am?
Yeah. Don't ever forget. Don't ever forget when Everest sells a KRS-One exclusive.
Yes, yo.
So I do agree with you guys that there's definitely some gold that comes from the
Maybe we'll do an
auctions.
auction again. Who knows?
No, we will
I mean,
definitely do another YouTube auction, but we were trying to do them every few months just to move stuff. Now that we have this other platform, it'll be like, hey, all right, let's get goofy this Friday night and do an auction for 8 hours and see what happens.
Oh, God.
Definitely not against it, but all right, yeah. So getting back to what I was trying to say about What If, I don't know where everybody is and if everybody's caught up. I've been actually cherry picking my episodes.
Oh, nice.
Because you can't, because it is. So maybe when this is done, we can all go back and talk about our favorite episodes. But let me tell you something. The one with Ultron getting the Infinity Stones was
spoiler alert.
Well, I saw I mean, they're plastered all over the web. So
Yes.
I mean, it looks awesome. It looks like out of a video game. I feel like
it's
I've seen
unbelievable.
it
It was phenomenal. I don't want to say the graphics.
No,
we have not missed the announcement yet.
Well, that was one announcement. The Whatnot app was our first
announcement. Yeah, the first announcement was us that we're on Whatnot now, and I'm gonna put that link back in the chat again for those of you just joining.
Yeah,
but we have not talked about the second thing.
Gene,
right, absolutely.
Is this the company up in Alaska by Aegis? EGS?
I think so. Yeah, I think that is EGS. Yes.
I've never used them.
No, we haven't used them. So not at all. But this last episode, the not the graphics, but what the animation. The animation in this episode was very reminiscent to me of how amazing the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was. You're watching it and you're just like, oh my God, the colors, it was just wild. It was really wild. So I'm thoroughly enjoying that.
I'm with you, Anachronic, but the problem is I haven't. The last one I saw is when they were all zombies. That's how far behind I am.
Right.
I'm even further behind. I haven't even started the series yet. So
you haven't even started yet, Dave?
No, I've been locked in on Titans. I'm waiting for Lock and Key starts up on the 22nd. I'm ready.
I haven't seen any shows in weeks. Like I'm
you're
back up on
where
Titans.
Are you with Titans, Roger?
I am so not anywhere. I think the last one I saw was her sister helped them.
Yes, Blackfire.
Yes.
Oh my God!
The first episode was when they saved her. Then there was the next episode where she actually helped them.
Man, it's so good.
We get a new. Well, I don't want to say, but we get a new villain coming into the fray. New villain.
I'm going to the Big E tomorrow, but when I come home at 2-3 o'clock, I'm sitting and catch up on all my shows. And then they got the Star Wars show that just came out. The anime.
Yes, I watched the first episode.
Visions or something like that.
Different. It was definitely different to watch. And I did shout out to Mike the Beast Benson. I did enjoy Superman and Lois. I stopped about halfway through. And I'll tell you what I liked about it is, Superman is one thing, Lois Lane is one thing, but Superman having kids with Lois and trying to be a dad and Superman. And that was really interesting. Star Wars.
I watched the first 6 episodes, and now they're backed up in my DVR.
What, Superman and Lois?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. But Titans, oh my God, Titans is so good.
Titans so good.
That's the one. Chimo.
Yeah, Star Wars Visions, and I guess there's I thought Visions was being released little by little, but there's tons of episodes. But I can't watch all those. I don't have the attention span, so I did.
I got you, Philly boy. I'm gonna watch it this weekend. I'm telling you. Between
I didn't watch
Saturday and Sunday.
No, that's going to be fun.
I'm behind, I guess, because whenever it came out, Wednesday, Thursday. So I didn't watch it yet, but damn it, it's so good.
The villains have been great. The villains have been phenomenal.
Love it.
You got to have good villains.
Love it.
You got to have good villains.
I feel like we're going to lose one of them.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Whoever it's going to be. So,
Excuse me.
I already
bless
did.
you.
Let me see. All right, so we did want to talk about that. We wanted to talk about that. I want you guys to know you got to check out upcoming things, which we're not even there yet. But I bought a collection today.
You bought a collection?
I bought a collection off somebody. I paid, a couple $100 for 2 boxes of books, and there's a couple nice books in it. There's a couple books I didn't own before, so I'm going to do that video later on this week. But I bought the collection from a friend of ours, Julian Pasquale. Julian has been at the 3 Men in the Basement comic swap. He showed up. He was an independent artist. He's a great artist. He's a graphic designer.
Nice.
And one of the things, Julian's done some drawings for me. He actually did my first sketch of Wolverine for me on a blank cover. So
Beautiful.
today, when we were making a deal, he gave me a great price on these books, and I can't wait to show you these guys. These books are high grade. Some of them are from the PC, some of them are for investment purposes. But let me tell you something. Julian's books, he puts all in top loaders, and I knew they were all going to be at top loaders, and these books are in great shape. So I'm going to do that video. But he gifted me something today, and I was very flattered about it. So now I have to make another display back here. So Julian did this sketch of Mr. Freeze for me.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
So
Very cool.
I think that's really neat, and it's just the right size to fit in the case with my Batman 121 and a couple pops that I got. So this
That's
was
dope.
really neat. So something that I got today, which I think is really cool.
That's awesome.
Yes, he did. Right. He gave away some stuff at the swap. So I'm going to probably make a display back here when this one gets changed up. And I did a TGC unboxing with Zoe. I want you guys to go back and watch that. That was a lot of fun. I want to show you. I'm going to show you the 9.8. I'm going to show you the 9.8. This was the karate chop. This was done by Ron Leary, friend of the channel, who we interviewed at 3 Men in the Basement back in March at the Old School Comic Show. And this came back in 9.8. Shout out to Captured Collectibles and Spineworks.
Highlight this guy, man.
Yes, highlight that guy. So I gave a huge 9.8 karate chop to the fact that Zoe almost fell off her chair.
Nice.
So this was my first sketch, and this was my first idea. So this is my Game of Thrones version of Jean Grey, or my Jean Grey in battle armor. And here it is right there.
Damn. That's sick, dude.
And Roger, I
can't believe that came out.
Raj. I don't need all of them in slabs, but since this was the first one,
I can't believe that came back in 9.8.
I can't believe it either.
That's sick,
he was
dude.
traveling with that thing, and he was working on it.
Well, first of all, it went from a blank cover to New Hampshire. Then Ron worked on it. Then Captured Collectibles. Well, then it went to Spineworks. Then it went to Captured Collectibles. Then it went to CGC. Then it went for grading, and then it came back to me, and it still came back in 9.8. But what I love about this the most is the Phoenix on her shoulder, right, on her wrist. I mean, as
That's
the
insane, dude.
that's it. And then you've got DX. I mean, I've shown this off before, but I just think that this is really awesome. So yeah, I gave this a huge karate chop. Please check out the video with me and Zoe. It was a lot of fun to do. A couple other books that I posted, but you got to watch that. So that was neat. I had a lot of fun with that book, and that was the first one. Now, for the sketches, you guys, I'm only doing 12. That's it. No more. The line must be drawn here, no further, as Captain Picard would say.
What do you mean?
The line must be drawn here.
You're only doing 12 sketches?
I'm going to only do 12 sketches of that idea.
Oh, okay.
Because then I got a whole other idea about the Sinister Six, and then I got another idea for us. I got lots of ideas, but I have to streamline it. If not,
your Jean Grey idea?
Yeah, the Jean Grey idea. I'm only going to do 12 of them. But I do want to talk about this. Somebody reached out to me today, and I apologize if I can't remember your name. They had a sketch done by Roger's friend, Sketch Card Girl.
Oh, yeah. Dope.
And he killed it on these Superman covers. She did a front to back. So what I was thinking about was, once I get to 10, I'm going to reach out to Sketch Card Girl and have her do 2 connecting covers. One of Jean Grey as a Jedi, and one of Jean Grey as a Sith, as Phoenix, actually, Dark Phoenix. and try to make them connecting. And that'll be 10 and 11 and 12, and that's it. I don't want any more. And George Deep is doing one for me too. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, you just said so.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, but I've gone and I blame Dave for this. I blame Justin for this. I mean, this is all you. You know, I blame you for Elias Shedzudis, and I blame you for all those.
Don't
other
even
things.
get me started on Elias. Hold on.
Yeah, and look, exactly. Like, look at that. Oh,
This is my one and only graded sketch
oh,
because of this bullshit right here. I was like,
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking 9.4. So now I just frame all of them.
Crack
right.
it.
That's what Roger's doing.
Yeah,
Crack it.
love it.
Dave, who did that?
Scott Blair.
Okay,
So he's awesome.
that's awesome. That's a great cover. That's a great cover. Yeah.
The ladies.
The ladies, that's phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. Just really, really neat. So that being said, we're coming towards the end of the year. The Three Men in the Basement haven't had a function in quite some time. So we have decided to host another comic book crawl, you guys. We're going to do another comic book crawl. If you're not going to Baltimore on October 23rd and you're in the tri-state area, then you want to come crawl with us right here. Save the date, Saturday, October 23rd. This is our fall comic book crawl. For those of you guys who don't know about this, these are great days where stores open up to us. They let us dig through their back issues, through their uncirculated books. They give us great discounts, and it's a great day for all of us to get together and chop up. I will tell you that we have 3 stops. 2 of them are brand new stops for everybody. Okay, we've never crawled at these 2 places. One place we have, and we're going to get to go down in that basement. So give you a little foreshadowing of what we're going to do. And we don't tell you the 2nd and 3rd stop because we would like you not to cherry pick. It's not fair to the owners and the people who set up for us. As we get closer to the date, we will tell you where the first location is. But what we would like to do, and if it's okay, and it's not okay, but just let you know, DM us on the 3 Men in the Basement Instagram page and let us know that you're going to be in attendance, because we like to put some swag bags together for you, and we want to make sure that we have enough stuff ordered so everybody can get a little 3 Men in the Basement swag bag, and if you don't show, you don't show, but please let us know that you're going to come so we have enough. Like that, like those poker chips. Our marketing department came up with those. Those were pretty good, huh?
We have a great marketing department.
Yeah, we do.
Led by this guy.
This guy, that guy, right?
2 thumbs right here.
Who's got 2 thumbs and is brilliant as fuck? This guy.
There was ever a t-shirt. There it was, folks.
So the crawls usually start at about 9 o'clock. We spend about 2 to maybe 3-4 hours there. PayPal, cash, any form of currency is accepted, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you also have stuff to trade, bring stuff to that, because the people that are involved in a crawl will also have stuff to move. And you know what? It's only been getting bigger, right, guys?
Yeah.
It's
and the last one we had, you were able to bring submissions. Michael Raphael was there. I don't know. He hasn't confirmed that he's going to be doing that. He said he's going to be at the crawl. I don't want to speak for him. We haven't, but you never know. Like, that was a great thing. Like, people that came to the crawl, people that came to our swap, they were able to just, submit books that press and cleaned and stuff right there on site.
Right. There was some heavy submissions.
An AF-15, you don't get any heavier than that.
Giant size X-Men.
And you had my 6.0 to 9.8 originate on that.
Yeah. Talk about that, Dave. What happened with that situation? Let's talk to everybody about that. What had happened with that book?
Oh, well, you can just scroll back on I don't know if that was on my channel or maybe it was here, me unboxing a 6.0 ASM 4.
Yeah.
First Cindy Moon is Silk. Smashed into 1 million pieces about 15 seconds after the video ended. And we had the crawl coming up. I was like, oh, let me try Spineworks, see how it goes. And went in a 6.0, came back a 9.8. Yep. 10 grade bump. And that one stays in the PC for all of eternity. Right. So and just because of the story.
And I don't know if Uncle Frank is still around, but Raj, tell him Uncle Frank's
we were on our way to the last stop, which was RLCS. And I was riding with Uncle Frank. and he started talking about a book. What was it? The First Gambit? Is that one?
No, BA-12.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Artist.
That's right. Batman Adventures 12. And he said that he bought it from somebody who said it wasn't pressed. And what was it, like an 8 or something like that?
8.5. It was an 8.5.
It was an 8.5. And he's like, he goes, I probably should have brought that and had it cracked and pressed to see if we can get it better. And I'm like, we're on our way. We can go a different route and go right by your house, Uncle Frank. He's like, you wouldn't mind? I'm like, I'll be mad if you don't.
Yeah, right?
Stop at your house, get the book, give it to him, let him crack it. What's the worst that can happen? It comes back in 8.5 again? I said, might as well give it a shot. Bam, comes back at 9.8.
Wow.
Just,
Fireworks.
I mean,
Baby.
That was awesome. Yeah. So hopefully they will be there. I did reach out to him. And so what that would mean is if you have books in your PC and you're coming to the crawl, bring those books. He'll take the submissions there. Or when you're there, like I do, if I find some good books, I'll pull them out. I'll buy them, take pictures of them, give them right over to Mike, say, press them, submit them, do your magic, and let's get it done. You know what I mean? So I think that is a huge advantage and one of the things that we offer during the swap. But you know what? Or during the crawl. But you know what? It's just a great afternoon, right? Just tell the wives, tell the kids, you're leaving for the day. You'll be back later.
So much fun. We always find some place to eat as a group somewhere in the middle of the day. You know, you're laughing with each other, joking around. You know, you find a book that says first appearance of that guy.
Yeah. That was the best.
That was the
first
best.
appearance.
For those of you who didn't see that, it was at our LCS. It was a Star Wars book, and it had a first appearance. I don't remember the book, but my LCS is so lazy that instead of finding out who the goddamn first appearance, like the name of the person, they put on a piece of tape. It said "first appearance of" with an arrow pointing to the person's face on the cover of the book.
Raj, you and I laughed for a good 20 minutes.
20 minutes. I pulled it out. I'm like, look, Davis, the first appearance of that guy. And he's like, what? I'm like, how effing lazy can you be? You put tape on there and wrote on it. You couldn't take 3 seconds to go to freaking eBay and find out the first appearance name. You put an arrow.
And the arrow was all colored in.
It was colored in. Yeah. So you see, first appearance of that guy.
Oh, God.
So it's just gonna be a great time. We're placating it as if you're not going to Baltimore, come crawl with us, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know there's gonna be a lot of great people at Baltimore. I'm sorry that I can't go to Baltimore this year, but it's just we've been going for cons since April. I mean, March and April. You know, we
can't do it all.
It's old school comic show. We've had our swap. We've had Terrific Con. We've had our local shows. We've had the Near Mint Expo, King Con. I mean, once we do our year in review for cons, wait till you guys see all this footage. It has truly been like a whirlwind experience, and I wouldn't change it for the world. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. You know?
Yeah.
It's just been an absolute blast.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason we decided not to go to Baltimore. I mean, I'm going on a road trip with the kids in November. You know, to see Michigan, Ohio State, the big house. Like, you know, it's just you can't do everything. I mean, we can't do everything. We do have families that expect us to be around once in a while.
Right. That's why I didn't go to King Con. It's always like, you're not coming to King Con. I'm like, dude, if I go to Jersey for King Con, I'm going to live with one of you guys. I'm not going to be let back in my house.
Nice.
So, oh my God. Well, that's really all I got tonight, you guys. I don't know if we've got anything. We thought Roger, Dave, and I thought it was really important to jump on. We haven't seen you guys in, almost a month. We do have, we have a game.
Whatnot link is in the chat right now. Whatnot link is in the chat right now. Make sure you click on that and follow us. So I'm thinking I'm going to wait till we get to 100 followers before we do our first sale. So
nice.
Yeah, we're gonna sell you some books.
You could buy some. Yeah, right. I love it.
Thanks, VCJ.
Yeah,
he made me all.
You got to check out VCJ's video. I can't wait to watch it. I'm going to watch that tomorrow when I get a chance. He's always got great content.
I'm going to hop on tomorrow night and have a drink with VCJ.
Yeah, why not?
Oh boy,
that's right. Well, you can't just have one drink with him.
No. They're going to drink a bottle of Crown together.
Yeah, exactly.
One
he's going to drink his bottle. I'm going to drink my bottle.
Yeah. Oh so I do think though, in 2 weeks we do have a bye. The kids have a football bye, so that'll be a lot of fun. So we can maybe have a show in 2 weeks. So just plan on that. I know Roger has been talking to many people for the second season. Is it, we're going to call this the second season of the Cranky Canadian?
Yes.
Yes.
I guess we call it second season, third season. the reboot. I don't know.
No, second season 2.
2.0. There we go.
2.0.
Cranky
Cranky Canadian.
2.0.
Yes. So I am bringing it back. It's been tough with, like you said, all the cons that we've been going to, and keeps us busy. And then a few weeks ago, my father passing away. It was just, it's not easy. If anybody's watched the show, you guys know that I do my research on my guests, and I spend a lot of time, and it's so that it's a good show. And with everything going on, I just wasn't able to do that. And I just don't want to have a show that interviews somebody when you can't. Part deux. That's right.
Part deux. I love that.
I can't do a show if I can't do the research, because then it's just two people talking and I'm not actually asking anything interesting. So, now that we're done with cons and all that, I can get my guest list solid, solidified, and get back into doing weekly shows, which I look forward to for sure.
Yeah,
there you go.
Right on. So, I do want to give a shout out to a lot of you guys who have during Terrificon, during the Old School Comic Show, both of them, during the Near Mint Expo, and even at King Con, a lot of you guys have come and hung out at our booth and helped us at the booth, because it is a different monster running the booth, and especially when you're trying to run around shopping. And a lot of people say I was never at the booth, but I really was, because there's lots of pictures of me at the booth. So,
every time a camera came, all of a sudden Everett showed up. I was like, "Where'd you come from? We got to give you Tic Tacs so we can hear you coming. Where'd you come from? You were nowhere to be found. Someone pulled out a camera. All of a sudden, he's in the picture."
Yeah, right.
Like, I haven't seen him for 3 hours. We took a picture and he's in it.
You're laying on his gas right now. 3 hours. 2 hours. All right. So you guys, 75 minutes. We were late. We're sorry. This is way past my bedtime. We're going to check you guys later. So on behalf of all 3 Men in the Basement, myself, Roger Levesque, Dave in the Cave, we are 3 Men in the Basement. 3 Men in the Basement. We're going to sign off. Thank you very much for spending Friday night with us. If you're watching this on the rewind, thanks for the ride. If you're watching us in the car, we appreciate the ride to wherever you're going. Sub up, comment, like, share all our videos. It's been our pleasure. We've truly missed this together with you guys. So, Raj, any last words before we sign off?
No, man. It's been phenomenal coming back, being live again. It's been a hot minute, and I miss them. And I know that we've been getting some great, kind words in the chat about how they're happy to see us live again and looking forward to cranking again. And I appreciate every single one of you. Like what I always say, the most valuable thing you can give to me is your time. So thanks for giving us some of your time, guys.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, what do you got, brother?
What he said.
Love it. That's it, man. That's it.
I can't top that. No,
sorry.
No, that's it. I got nothing else to say. He's got nothing else to say. He's got nothing else to say. Thank you very much for joining. We are 3 Men in the Basement.
Just one
we
thing.
are out.
Good night, Canada.